We're good?
Yeah. Looks like.
We are live?
Yes. So pretty much it'll take a second or two. People will start showing up. And yeah, it takes about 30 seconds.
Here we go, our first person.
Alright, so we got people on here now. Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a live stream just to give you guys an ISCS Week of Speed update. We really just wanted to talk a lot about what's kind of been going on. Got Bennett here. Third time coming on with Speed Week with us?
Third time, yeah.
First time with ISCS Week of Speed. Thank you everyone for coming on here. Make sure you guys drop a comment, tell us where you're from, what you race, all that we would love to know. And then also make sure that our internet connection's good here at Banks. We're kind of out here in the boonies. Anyway, we're going to get right into this one. We're going to talk about how our Speed Week has went. So we're running the Limited. We already ran our 360 Speed Week with Western Sprint Tour. That was really, really fun. You know, we ran good, had some solid nights, kind of up and down. And then now we're doing the Limited here for ISCS Week of Speed. So starting off to recap kind of how our night has went. First night in Coos Bay, we got the win. If you guys follow me on social media, you guys kind of saw that. Kind of a crazy race, back and forth. Quick time on our group. 6th to 3rd in the heat race, locked into the redraw, pulled the 6th, and ended up, didn't pull a good pill. So, like we said, classic there, and but 6th to 1st in the A and got the win with just a second to last lap pass. But Bennett, what was kind of your perspective on Coos Bay? I know it's a different track. You've been there only once before, right?
Yeah, once before, because we were gonna go the second time, but it rained out on the last Speed Week. But it was pretty good. I mean, we showed up with, you know, intentions on winning, and that's what we set out to do. And for a while there, we were waiting on you to, like, you know, figure out, you know, the top was coming in, and you figured that out. And with 5 to go, I think it was, you just got rolling up there, and we ended up taking the win. It was pretty good. It was a good race. It was a nail biter for sure, but a good way to start the week out for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. It was right down to the wire, and you guys will get to see all these vlogs once we get home. We'll post all of them, and I'm really excited. Definitely, Coos Bay had some unique things that happened that night, back and forth. It was funny. It was kind of a little, I'll give you guys a sneak peek just to get you excited for the vlog. It was a little bit of this controversy, racing deal kind of that happened and whatnot. And it happened, and whatever, you guys will see it. But it's
just one of those
racing deals.
It's an agree to disagree type thing. You know? There's no other way around it. Nothing was intentional for sure, but you know, we just gotta move forward, and that's what we've been doing this week. Yeah, and just some funny stories will come for that. I hope you guys are ready for the vlog. Something that had never happened really to me before sprint car racing happened, so I want you guys to check that out, and it's a funny story, so don't want to give you too many more hints. But moving on then to the second night, we went to the Cottage Grove Speedway in Cottage Grove, Oregon, and ran good there. It was a little bit more of an uphill battle that night. Qualified quick time in our group again, was really, really fast, and with how ISCS works, it's kind of the same people in your group almost every single night, so you're pretty much up against the same guys. You know, it doesn't change too much. And wait, all right, guys, we got my mom was calling me. 6th to 3rd in our heat race, and just kind of got moving there early on, and made the redraw. Pulled let's see, 5. So that was we're getting better. I ended up pulling that one. See if we got some luck, in which we pulled one spot better, but we're gonna get there. So. But we started 5th. Yeah. Bennett pulled my pill. I've been such bad luck with pill draw. Such bad luck. I had to let Bennett give it a try because I didn't know what else to do. I would have to know the exact number, but I've been trying to keep track. I've been in about 14 to 15 pill draws this year, and I have not pulled the front row. So we got to try something new. You'll see in the vlog what happened. I mean, I just wasn't feeling warmed up when I pulled it, but you know, we got better though. Yeah. So anyway, pulled that. Didn't feel that bad, felt pretty good in the A. Just nothing really went our way with yellows and with going green when I wasn't expecting. You guys will see that as well too. And so ran 5th, started 5th. Not a bad night. For consistency-wise, it wasn't bad. It's just a little bit more frustrating because we felt like we had a top 3 car for sure, if not a win. We definitely drove up to 3rd, I'm pretty sure. You were contending for 3rd for a while there. And then sliders and whatnot. And a couple things just didn't work out late in the race, but at least we didn't go backwards. Yeah, so that was a little bit frustrating how that kind of worked out. So we were prepared for the 3rd night, and we didn't know what to expect. You know, with how speed weeks work and with how points work, you have to be consistent, and you have to think about points, but you have to not. You know, you can't get too caught up in those. So
Moving on to the third night, ran fifth the second night. Just insane. Insane is the word. Crazy, dramatic. I don't know. So we started off, we had issues the second night. Motor ran at 280, so that was also a product of kind of what happened. Our motor didn't run that great, so we decided to change it. Changed at the beginning of the night. Bennett helped out, Skylar helped out, Roger, my dad. Tons of guys right literally where we're sitting with the motor and the hoist and everything, and got it changed.
You'll see. I mean, it's definitely interesting if you know anything about drag racing and NHRA, they're snappy with it, and that's definitely what we were. So
yeah, it was like that, or like a World of Outlaws. That's how we felt, because how quickly we had to change motors. Well, not the first time, but
yeah.
Anyway, so get the motor changed, fire it up, runs great, runs awesome, and felt good about it. You know, felt really, really good about it. Go out for qualifying, burn 2 good laps, and then the last lap it sounded bad, and we're like, oh no, something just happened. So talk a little bit about it. We're like, maybe it's running a little fat, not running the greatest, and we're like, all right, whatever. Go out for the heat race, go 6th to 3rd, and then fell back to 4th, and the motor wasn't running good. It sounded flat again.
Yeah.
It had no pull. It only was getting maybe 80% of the power. You could just feel it. So decided we needed to do something. Change the box out. That didn't work. Went through every possible scenario you could have, and it just didn't work. Nothing was working. So
we went through all the lines and everything.
Literally every feel line, because it sounded almost like it wasn't getting enough feel. Like it was like almost like if the feel valve was 3/4 of the way or something crazy like that. Obviously it wasn't, but that's just like, you know, like it just wasn't getting feel. It was dying for feel. So changed everything, try to find an issue. Everything looked fine, and we ended up we were running out of time before the A. So my dad was like, okay, we'll go out there and just try to salvage a finish. And we made a corporate decision. I talked to Bennett, talked with everyone besides my dad, and I told him, look, we got to change this motor back to our original.
We had the crew to do it too.
Yeah, we had plenty of people. We had enough time. It was going to be a nail biter whether we get it done or not, but so we kind of go through everything. I tell my dad, look, I don't care what you say. You can say we can't change this, whatever, but we're going to change it, and everyone else is going to change it. And so we did that. We put in, because our other motor still had power and didn't have a bunch of issues. It's just running hot. It's running hot, and over time, that if it keeps running hot, it's going to affect stuff and dumping a bunch of water out and stuff like that. So we put in Old Faithful, we call it, because it has a lot of races on it, the motor, and it dumps out as much water as possible. So we call it Old Faithful now.
Like the geyser.
Yeah, but so quickly, as fast as possible, take out the motor, take out everything, take out the radiator, put it back in.
I mean, everyone got the go-ahead, and Tanner's dad, I remember, was still in the front of the trailer, and right when he turned around, half the car was already stripped in, and we got the wing off and everything, the hoist was up, and
yeah,
it was instant like that.
It was crazy how fast everyone was able to work. We, of course, weren't as fast as like an outlaw team or anything like that, but we worked our butts off, we worked hard to get there, and we made it. We were one of the last cars to roll out for the A, got everything changed, and just hoped that we didn't forget to tighten a bolt or have the headers be loose, because we couldn't find header bolts and stuff like that.
Yeah,
so
we managed to lose a whole set of header bolts. So
we don't know where they went. I took off the left. I was taking off the left side headers, and since I was pretty fresh off the track, they were hotter than hot. So I had rags and stuff, and I was trying to grab them off the ground, and somehow we lost all the header bolts on the left side. So whatever happened, hopefully we find them one of these times. But we were still able to get everything back on. We ran over, got some of the header bolts, and was the last cars out there. We were all pumped just to make it out there, but we talked about it. We're like, you know what? We're gonna win this race. We're gonna go for it. I'm pretty sure we had damn near every other crew standing around our pit watching us, as if it's a NASCAR team getting ready to go out and rebuild a car, something like that. We had so many people watching our pit, and the car was just going in and out. It's pretty cool to see all that. So hopefully we got some of that on camera. Well, also I think, you know, the limiteds, we just don't see as much of this. Limited motors are not really made to have issues, and we haven't had a bunch of issues. Just heating, which we had this sometimes when we first started, depends on the radiator and a few other factors. It wasn't like we were, you know, anything crazy. So, got everything fixed, got out for the A, and we were just hoping to have a good finish, you know, for where we were sitting. We're sitting consistent. ISCS, we already had 3 wins, ran 2nd, 3rd, and 5th, so our finishes look great on paper. And just wanted to continue to work hard to, you know, keep up what we got. So, got out there. Few yellows early on didn't really help us in the race, but we gained spots. and got into the top 5. Just started working harder and harder and driving harder. And with this motor change, we didn't have a lot of time to do setup. So we were just kind of the run what you brung. Whatever was on the car, we were going to go out there.
We threw it together.
Last minute, we threw a different left rear on because we had a minute to do it.
That's what the crew chief said, so we did it.
Yeah, I changed it, and then I got in the car while everyone finished everything up. And so we got into the top 5, rolling, got into 3rd, and then 2nd and 3rd broke as I got in, so I got into 2nd.
The same lap, too. Like, both the cars just cut out, so...
Motor issues or something with the torque tube, I think, and all that, but... So we got into 2nd, and I was cool with the 2nd place finish. Of course, if I had the opportunity to win the race, I was going to go for it. But just slowly kept digging, and we got in a long green flag run, 18 laps to go. Got on this green flag run. Leader pulled away. Yes, green flag runs were good. I was insanely tight at the beginning of the run. I could not move around. I couldn't do anything. So I just had to keep driving harder and changing up my line little by little. So moved around a little bit. Caught the leader as we got into traffic, and after just a few laps of right there, through like a half slide job, it wasn't going to be clear at all or anything, so I lifted, but it was actually just enough to get the leader to, like, I don't know if he got spooked.
Out of his line.
Just something to put a little bit of pressure on the leader. I wasn't anywhere really near him. Like, he was running right here, and I was sliding, and we just, we didn't make contact or anything, but he went off the edge. So that was that. And car felt good from there, got to the lead, and went on to win the race. So traffic was key. That green flag run stayed the rest of the race, and felt good to win after everything we went through during that or before the A. With the crew and how hard everyone worked, and just it meant a lot to me and just everyone, because we put so much sweat into that last 10 minutes before the A.
I mean, I think it was not even halfway through. You got into 2nd. Everyone that helped on the car, we were all just going crazy in the stands, and we had I think it's these guys next to us.
Yeah. Everybody was pumped. It was cool.
All the other teams saw us going to 2nd, and it was crazy. You don't normally see other competitors saying, hell yeah, like, we're going hard, and
cheering for you.
Everyone was cheering us on as we were getting into 2nd, and we made the pass, and everyone erupted, and we were just... I wish it was on video, because all the crew, me, your dad, Roger, Skylar, we all just going crazy up there, and see the white flag come out, and that last corner was a nail biter, definitely behind the last place car, but we got it done.
Yeah, it was cool, and for ISCS and everything, and so that's kind of been our recap. We're sitting good in points. We're leading ISCS points. We're leading ISCS Speed Week points. We're doing good. Anything can happen, so I don't even want to talk much about that. We're not going to get in depth there, but just got to keep, like I said, working hard, doing what we can. I see you guys' comments. If you guys have any questions you want to ask us or anything, shoot them down there. Remember, if you have it, put where you're from, where you race, what you race. We can, give you guys some quick shout outs and whatnot. But I keep seeing comments about Carly or something. I don't know if she's in the back or whatnot, but where we're racing tonight is we're running at Banks. It's the Banks Bull Ring, famous track. Sunset Speedway Park. Famous track up here in Northern Oregon. Known for being small. It's a 1/5 mile, quarter mile around the top. Absolute door-to-door racing. I mean, there's barely enough room to get a few cars wide on this track. So.
And then tonight, after the checker drops, we're gonna load up and head north.
Yeah, to Grace Harbor Raceway in Elma, Washington. So then we're going from the smallest track in Oregon to one of the biggest tracks on the West Coast. So that'll be exciting to get up there to a big, true 3/8 mile. We're gonna change motors for that. So our other one we had some issues with. My mom took it back home to Medford because it's only a few hours south of Cottage Grove. Took it back home. She did some work. She did all that. She's gonna take it to a guy who could fix it. We're gonna get it fixed. We sent all the parts with them, and then they're going to bring it back because we have some suspicions on what we think happened. So.
Shout out to Brian for supplying some last-minute parts, too. Went up to his house, got some parts, came back. Right as we got back, everyone's pulling out, and we got the parts swapped over to his mom, and she headed back south. So
yeah, Bennett went over to Brian's house and his shop and got all that while we loaded up. And we just got the car all done maintenance. We just got to do last-minute things. Of course, we still got a few hours, but... just wanted to give you guys this update. That's pretty much it for this. Thank you guys so much. Oh, yeah. Thank you for saying that, Jonathan. Yeah, Grace Harbor just put down some new clay and whatnot, so that'll be exciting to see how that races. But we're just excited to finish off the week, and we just want to keep seeing if we can bring home some wins and consistency.
We're chasing 3, so let's see if we can.
Yeah, we want to get 1 more, man. It'd be cool to win at least 3 of the 6 nights. So
I think that's good. And, you know, Elma, see if we can sweep there too. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, we just got to keep, like I said, there's a lot of things that we got to do to get better, but I think our car's in a good spot. Our stuff's running good. It was a little, of course, it ran hot last night, but here at Banks, I don't think we should have as many issues. You're not on the gas as much. Short track. But we're looking to get redemption here. Last year we led, at this exact race, we led 18 of the 25 laps and then lost it kind of late in the race. And ran top 3 still, but you know, we want to win here at Banks. I've never won a race here. It's a great facility, a cool place, and a lot of great people. So excited if you guys are going to be here tonight. Can't wait. Come say hi, everybody. If not, make sure you guys, you know, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and all of us will be giving updates and telling you how we're doing. And then all the vlogs will be posted for the week. So we still got to finish strong. We got still half the road ahead of us, but I think where we're at, we're the best. We're in the best spot.
I mean, as much as we know, something could go south, but our luck can turn around like that with a good team behind us. So
yeah, I mean, we were put under adversity last night. We were put under, literally, sprint car racing slapped us in the face, and like right before the A, and we came back and we won from the 9th position. So I'm really confident in what we can do. I'm really proud, and I'm excited to have all you guys behind us, because without your support, it would make it just that much tougher. You know, when I see all you guys' comments and encouragement, and how you guys, it's like you guys are along, literally riding along in the car with me. So it means a lot, and I can't wait to post all the vlogs and keep, you know, hanging with you guys and talking with you. So
they're gonna be interesting. These vlogs are gonna be awesome. You're gonna
great.
New shots. Got some new shots.
Bennett got in the infield one night. We're gonna work on maybe getting him in the infield again. Stuff like that. Cinematography is up a whole nother level too with edits. Just so many things, like I've said, I've been working on. So the vlog quality's going up. We're getting better on the track. We're winning races, and we're hoping to just, like I said, finish the week strong. So that's going to end this. I just want to take a minute to kind of just shout out some of my marketing partners: AVC Powder Coating, Pape Machinery, and Pape Kenworth, On-Site Screeners, Swindell Speed Lab, Ferguson Waterworks, Knife River, Durango RV, Lafarge North America, OMA KTM, Les Schwab Tires, and Fast 4 Media. So it's been fun. Thank you guys for chilling on the live stream. This is just a quick update. I know it's in the middle of the day. Some of you guys are at school or work, but I hope you guys can enjoy this, and just stay tuned for maybe some more updates. I'm not sure necessarily about YouTube, but definitely my other social medias and then the vlogs. So thank you guys. It's going to be fun having Bennett here for the rest of the week, and we'll see you guys.